listed as one of Business Insider's 40 Under 40 and one of Wired Magazine's 50 People Who Are Changing the World.
These organizations have raised over $100 million and have impacted millions of lives.
Every organization has a story. Every person has a story. And every big vision needs a great story. I'm Adam Braun, and I'm a storyteller.
I would ask one child in each country that I went through a very simple question. The question was, if you could have anything in the world, what would you want most? And when I got to India, where the poverty was just the most devastating that I'd ever seen in my life, I couldn't imagine poverty like that, in particular affecting children. I asked this one boy who's a street beggar, and he didn't give me the answer that I thought, which was going to be, a massive house or the coolest technology or video games or owning a sports team. This young boy, this street beggar, looked at me and said if he could have anything in the world, he would want a pencil. And that was it. And I happened to have a pencil with me, and so I gave this young boy this pencil, and he just lit up. I mean, elation. And I realized that he had never been to school before. Not for a day in his life, and any time that somebody gave him something on the street, it was immediately taken away by most likely a gang lord, maybe a family member that put him out there, an older kid. But the pencil was this symbol in his mind as he saw other kids going back and forth from school, that it would unlock his sense of personal creativity, of imagination, and most importantly, of opportunity.
My philosophy is that every great speech starts with listening. It's about understanding what are the goals and aspirations of those who are in the room, and what is the shared outcome that they are trying to drive towards together.
So I believe these are the 5 keys to transform ordinary into extraordinary. And so the first one comes from my mother. So my father's favorite word is ambition, my mother's favorite word is integrity. And it was something that was drilled into us as children over and over and over again, that integrity is much like character. It's most demonstrated when no one is looking.
I love to bring people on that ride from being obsessed with what is right in front of you today to having a much wider lens and a deeper understanding of what's to come tomorrow.
It's that we have this person we want to be, and there's a fear of getting there from who we are right now. And the only way, I think, to really get there is to acknowledge and embrace that fear by speaking the language of the person we seek to become.
The transformation that I want to see for every organization is that you have future-proofed your success. If you think about the conditions that created this moment, right now, they are completely and utterly unique. And as we move forward collectively, the question is, will the future shape you, or will you shape the future?
Things are going to be scary ahead, things are going to be challenging, but I hope these ideas have resonated with you all. I hope you can recognize your tremendous capacity to go from ordinary to extraordinary, and then ultimately along the way, if your dreams do not scare you, then they are not big enough.